Hello YouTube, my name is Denial and welcome to Star Citizen. Today I'm going to take a quick review of the Avenger class ship and how it performs in combat, especially in combat. As an addition, we are going to discuss a little what kind of roles the Avenger could possibly do. So this is Avenger. It is used by, or at least it was used by law enforcement fleets, and it is meant for interception and interdiction. Now, as most of the videos about Avenger have already told you, the basic version of Avenger has these prisoner pods. You can transport prisoners, maybe as a bounty hunter, or even maybe even your squad mates if you are going on a boarding mission. And here we got the bunk. There was a little bug in here. Let's see if we can activate it. Okay, now we are just dozing off, and then we go out again, and no, it didn't activate. Anyway, it was teleporting me on top of the roof of the ship. And here we go, the cockpit of the ship. As a new thing, you can actually get to the arena commander from your cockpit, so you don't actually have to, or you can be kind of immersive about the game. Anyway, so we are not going to analyze the ship more. Other people have done it. What we are interested is the combat capabilities of the Avenger. No, I'm stuck! There we go. Okay, so back in action. The Avenger has two main weapons and missiles. The first one is of course the huge minigun looking Tiger Strike. This is actually a munition based weapon. So the drawback from this weapon is that it actually has a limited amount of ammunition. It has two clips of 500 rounds. It is actually quite effective, but because of the limited ammunition, you have to be extra careful what you shoot and when. The good part about this nose-mounted gun is that you can actually use it to snipe. Unlike the wing-mounted distortion guns, the Tiger Strike is actually movable, so you can use it to snipe different targets. Quite useful. And here on the wings we have a quite an interesting gun, the Sucker Punch distortion cannon on both sides. This is actually an interesting cannon because it doesn't do any damage. It just drains the enemy shields and generators or reactors, whatever you want to call it. The good side about this is it actually can throw an enemy shield in a couple of shots, and it will keep them down for quite a long time. And I believe it actually also disturbs enemy engines and other systems, which is kind of interesting as you think about their possible roles of the Avenger. Of course, it's a law enforcement ship, so these guns make sense because you'd rather disable the enemy than destroy it, especially if you want to capture them. Well, I think they work quite well, but the problem is that combined with the Sucker Punch, distortion guns, and the Tiger Strike, the problem is that you have quite limited chance of making damage. So as a dogfighting ship, this combination is not so good. If you miss your shots with the Tiger Strike, and at least in Arena Commander 1, you have 1000 rounds, and if you have 3 lives, it makes about 3000 shots, and the least number of ammunition I have used against one ship so that I killed is 50 rounds. So it's gonna be a tight call in AC1, but the good side is you can actually use the Tiger Strike to snipe, and you can disable the shields with your distortion cannons. So the combination, it can work, but I would have another gun on my wings. And as a final weapon, we have 4 missiles, 2 on both wings. I don't think these actually have any kind of name yet. Some kind of rack weapon, either way. People have been asking how effective these are. Well, they are. Extremely. You can take almost any basic one dual ship down with just one missile. Even the elite units will be damaged really, really badly. So these work quite well. And those were the weapons of the Avenger. So how about the ship itself? Now, I like the ship. It's fast. It has about the same speed, at least in AC1, as the 300i. It doesn't have as much maneuverability, but that's understandable. And it has decent shields, so it actually works quite well as a ship of combat. And especially I actually tried taking my laser cannons from my Mustang Omega, and I placed them on the Avenger, and it's really good. It's an excellent ship. You can make huge damage and take some punishment yourself without the fear of being destroyed. Now there's one problem, especially with the speed and some lack of maneuverability, and that's the fact that you are going to collide a lot. At least I did. But when you get some skills and you learn how to fly the Avenger, you might actually manage to keep yourself alive and not collide each time you are going close for an enemy ship. And actually the Tiger Strike actually needs you to go quite close, especially if you want to snipe them. There's kind of no point of wasting your ammunition from long distance shots. But so this was the Avenger overview. I actually think this is an excellent ship, and if somebody asks me, should I buy it or should I buy a Hornet, I would say buy an Avenger. Why? First of all, because the Avenger has some cargo hold that actually transport things, people, anything. It's fast and it's quite good in combat, so I would say yes, buy it. I would actually prefer it over the Hornet. But that's up to each individual to decide. I like it. I would maybe change these distortion cannons, but I would either way keep the Tiger Strike because damn does it's really effective. Otherwise, this was the Avenger class ship. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you like this video, press the like button, and I'll see you around the verse. Bye!